Okay, this is lesson 2.4, number stories. This is a page out of the math workbook that the kids are working on today in class. This says, for each number story, write a question mark for the number you want to find. Write the numbers you know in the parts and total diagram. Solve the problem and write a number model. This here is the parts and total diagram. So there's going to be a total and then there's going to be parts. Anytime you hear about a parts and total diagram, for now, you want to think either addition, there's some adding happening, or subtraction. There's subtraction happening. Okay? So, that's what we're thinking about. I wonder if this is going to be addition or subtraction. So I'm going to look right up here. 2 pythons laid clutches of eggs. One clutch had 36 eggs. The other had 23 eggs. How many eggs were there in all? Well, if I see in all, I know that in all means I'm going to add. That language tells me adding. So I'm going to have to add 2 things together. Let me think. So, one clutch had 36 eggs, the other had 23. How many eggs in all? Oh, I know. If I'm going to add together, this must be one part, this 36 eggs, and this must be the other part, 23 eggs. So I'm going to write, let's see, 36 for one part, and 23 for the other part. Total. Oh my goodness, how am I going to get the total? Well, I'll have to add them together. So, I'm going to write my number model here so that I can kind of keep track of what I'm doing. I'm going to say 36 plus 23 equals, because this is what my number model is going to look like. And let's see, I'm just going to write it over to the side here so I can add it up, because it's easier for me to add up and down. Oops, and I'm writing it right where you can't see it. That's nice of me. So, zoom right in there so you can see. I am going to write it one above the other because that's easier for me. 36 plus 23. And I'm going to say 6 plus 3 is 9. 3 plus 2 is 5. So I know that my answer is 59. So I'm going to say equals 59. Right here. 59. Alright, so I got my answer, but I can't just leave it like that and do nothing else. I can't just leave it and not do any more. What I have to do now is I have to say, oh, 59 is my answer. Well, okay. So the answer to the question, how many eggs were there in all? There were 59. Now, this is something that you guys have to still fix on your homework, a lot of you. This little unit here, a lot of times you see it in a square, right? The square that says units. Okay? People are forgetting to write in this square. If you don't write something in this square, then you get it wrong. So it's the same here. If you don't write something where it says unit, you get it wrong. This one, you don't get to choose the unit. We already know that there are 59, and hopefully you have the answer in your head right now. It's not 59 pythons. It's not 59 clutches. It's not 59 anything else. It's 59 eggs. So our unit is how many of whatever is whatever it is. So our unit is whether it's eggs or pickles or potato chips. Okay? That's our unit. So 59 eggs. Oh, but I still haven't filled in my total yet. So the total is going to be my answer. And my answer was 59. Alright, so I filled that out. But this now, it says check. How do you know your answer makes sense? Well, there's a lot of different ways I could check. One way that I like to check is, since this was addition, I added this plus this to get this. I might try subtracting to check. So one way I might check is taking 59 and subtracting 23. So maybe I'll go 59 minus 23 equals 9 minus 3 is 6. 5 minus 2 is 3. 36, does it match? 59, yes. 23, yes. 36, yes. Okay, so I might subtracting is one way. Okay, so I checked by subtracting. Now, another way I could check is, let's see, I know that 59 is a lot bigger than 36. Do I think it's about 23 bigger? Yeah, if I'm going to use like a ballpark estimate, maybe, and do, let's see, round 36 up to 40, round 23 down to 20, let's see, 40 plus 20 would be 60. 60 and 59? Yep, pretty close. That makes sense. So I checked with a ballpark estimate. Okay, and so I know estimate, and I would probably just write that right beside it. 40 plus 20 equals 60. And yeah, that makes a lot of sense to me. Okay, so that is how I would like you to complete the number stories.